Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to go over 8 books that are like in the romance genre that I think are perfect to add to your autumn TBR. I have them all piled up here. I don't know if you can see them properly, but there are 8 books of them. I'm going to try to go through them rather fast because I like to do these videos quick. So yeah, let's see. If you need romance books to add to your autumn TBR, definitely stick around because I think these will be a perfect addition. So first up, we have After Love by Tanya Byrne. It's a YA sapphic romance that is about these 2 girls who fall in love and then one of them dies and returns like a grim reaper who has like a teenage grim reaper who has to like help people move on to the afterlife. So yeah, it's very kind of like insta-lovey, but it's kind of cute. Like, I thought it was really adorable, and I love their romance, and I love the connection these 2 characters had, even though the relationship was like rather short. Like, it still felt very like well developed. Like, it's very like hopeless romantic, and I think it's kind of cute, and I love that aesthetic, and I love that like just like the whole vibe of this book is just so cute and so perfect for autumn, because it is kind of a bit creepy and like paranormal, but not really. Like, that's not the main focus of the book. It's just like about people finding each other even if they like are torn apart too early, and it's kind of cute. Anyway, I love this book. 10 out of 10 do recommend. Very cute, very like YA, but not too YA. It's just very like, I don't know, I loved it. I was like, did I put all the sapphic books at the front? No, I did not. The next one is The Society for Soulless Girls by Laura Stephen. This one is not necessarily like very romance heavy, I would say, but it is like an aspect of it, and I still wanted to include it because like it has a romance aspect. It's not as romance heavy as some of the other books that are heavier, but still I felt like it was like worth mentioning. And it says, 4 dead students. 10 years ago, 4 teenagers lost their lives in North Tower murders at the elite Carver College of Arts, forcing the university to close its doors and the case to go cold. Now Carvel is reopening, and fearless student Lottie is determined to find out what really happened. But when her roommate Alice stumbles upon a soul-splitting ritual hidden in a library in the North Tower claims another victim, time starts running out. It's more mystery heavy maybe than romance, but it still has a romance aspect, so I felt like it was worth mentioning. And just like, it's like very dark academia, which is like perfect if you're into that. And I feel like dark academia is so perfect for like the fall when it's like raining outside. Not now, right now it's really warm. It's like raining outside and it's like gloomy. You just want to sit in bed and read with like a hot drink. Then dark academia is perfect for that. So I feel like this book, like, it might not be too romance heavy or romance focused, but I still really recommend it. It's really good. I loved it. I rated it 5 stars personally. Now this one is very romance heavy, and this book is called In a New York Minute by Kate Spencer. Their love story has gone viral, but it hasn't even begun. The world thinks they are destined to be together. Too bad they can't stand each other. Franny Doyle is having the worst day. She's been sacked. The subway doors ripped her favorite dress to ruins. And now she flies her unmentionables to half of Lower Manhattan. On the plus side, a dashing stranger came to her rescue with his Gucci suit jacket. On the downside, he can't get away from her fast enough. Worse yet, someone poses their entirely not meet cute online. Suddenly, Franny and her rescuer, Hayes Montgomery, are the newest social media sensation, and all of New York is shipping hashtag Subway Cuties. Only Franny and Hayes couldn't be a more disastrous match. She's talkative and creative, he is serious, shy, and all about numbers. Yet somehow Hayes and Franny keep running into each other. It seems fate isn't done with the Subway sweethearts just yet. This is such a cute little read. I love it. It's like, just the cover alone, like I bought it because of the cover. Like, that was what first guided me to this book, because I love New York, and seeing this I was like, oh my god, that is so cute. And it's very cute. I really enjoyed it. Sorry, someone is texting me. It's popping up. Like, what are you saying? So yeah, this book is very cute. It's very like lighthearted. I tapped this one as well, as you can tell. Can you see that? There you can kind of see it. It's so hard to tell sometimes, like to show the tabs, even though I try so hard to match them to the cover all the time. So yeah, this one is very like grumpy sunshine kind of, in a way. I love it. It's like very light enemies to lovers. I usually don't think that enemies to lovers works in another aspect than fantasy books, but here I did kind of enjoy it. The only thing that I felt like was a bit like off about this book, and this might be a spoiler, so if you want to read it, then maybe skip like half a minute. Is that there's like a very unnecessary third breakup that makes it feel like they're not really meant to be together, and that's why I rated this book only 3 stars. But I've met a lot of other people who really enjoyed this book, so I still wanted to mention it because I loved it enough to like want to talk about it, because especially the beginning and the middle part is very funny. It was just the ending that was a bit like left a little bit to be desired, but other than that I did really enjoy it, and this cover is just gorgeous and the whole thing is kind of funny. So yeah, I do still recommend it, especially since like this whole thing is like autumny cozy vibes. I don't know. Up next I have 8 Perfect Hours by Leah Louise. And just look at it. Like, tell me this cover alone doesn't give you like tell me this cover alone doesn't just give you like autumny vibes. It says, what if you fell in love and then he disappeared? This is like such like another like hopeless romantic like soulmate book. It was very cute. I love it. When Noel and Sam's lives collide one snowy evening, they spend 8 perfect hours stuck side by side, believing that they will never see each other again. But soon their lives become entangled in ways they never suspected, and it's going to change everything. Like, this is such a cute lighthearted romance. Like, I loved it. It was adorable, it was funny, it was lighthearted. It just made you like feel like warm and cozy. I don't know. And like, it's like they meet and they like lose touch and then they just keep bumping each other. Like, obviously they're just meant to be. I love that aspect. I love it so much. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Love it. So cute. Up next we have Love Bites by Rai Herman. And just as it's not like other girls, it's like a paranormal, like a vampire witchy romance. Like, you have a vampire and a witch, and it's really funny. And there's also a werewolf in this book. This one is also sapphic, by the way, and this might be maybe more like Halloween-y, but still, Halloween is in autumn. Whatever. 2 years after a painful divorce, Chloe is still struggling to leave the house, paralyzed by anxiety and memory. So when she is bullied into a night of dancing by her busybody aunt and finds herself in a golf club on her own in a strange part of town, she isn't looking for anything more than to pass the time until she can leave. Then she meets Angela, a smart, beautiful astronomy PhD student whose smile makes her heart pound. In Angela's eyes, Chloe can see a future. Suddenly, home alone is the last place Chloe wants to be. Trouble is, Angela can only come out at night. Angela doesn't feel the cold or eat. Angela has sharp and deathly teeth. Angela and Chloe might just be perfect for each other, but how do you build a life together when one of you is already dead? I love it. I love it so much. This book is just so silly. It's like a paranormal romance, and I don't read those often, but this one just called to me, and yeah, I feel like it's perfect. Okay, it's perfect for autumn, it's perfect for Halloween. Second to last is Bride by Ellie Hazelwood, and you know, this is like a werewolf romance, werewolf vampire romance, again with the vampires and the werewolves. Yeah, I like this one. It wasn't my favorite Ellie Hazelwood book because I feel like the whole like werewolf like alpha, like that whole thing is just not really my thing. It's never been my thing, but I still wanted to read it because I love Ellie Hazelwood and it's still good. I think it's the perfect like Halloween-y romance. And it just says, Mystery Lark, the only daughter of the most powerful vampire councilman of the Southwest, is an outcast. Again, her days of living in her days of living in anonymity among the humans are over. She has been called upon to uphold a historic peacekeeping alliance between the vampires and their mortal enemies, the Wares, and sees little choice but to surrender herself in the exchange. Again, Wares are ruthless and unpredictable, and their alpha low Moreland is no exception. He rules his pack with absolute authority, but not without justice, and unlike the Vampire Council, not without feeling. It's clear from the way he tracks Mystery's every movement that he doesn't trust her. If only he knew how right he was. Because Mystery has her own reason to agree to this marriage of convenience, reasons that have nothing to do with politics or alliances and everything to do with the only thing she's ever cared about. And she is willing to do whatever it takes to get back what is hers, even if it means a life alone in Were territory, alone with a wolf. Bum, bum, bum. It's good. I like it. I like the fact that there's like a mystery involved in it. I don't know, that just tickles something inside my brain. I love mysteries. Up next we have this duology with the Ex-Hex and the Kiss Curse. And these are like 2 witchy romances and it's very fun. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, But I really enjoyed these 2 books. I thought they were perfect, I thought they were funny, I thought they were lighthearted enough to just make it like a quick fun read. And they're perfectly like, they're a cute match. And they're both just like witchy romances, which, how can you go wrong with the witchy romances? They're curses, they're witches, they're mysteries. I love it. I love these 2 very much. I don't want to go too much into depth about that because I don't want to spoil anything. But it's so fun. Like, it's such a good read. And the love interests are brothers. That's always best. Just saying. So yeah, these 2, rate them, okay? Rate them. That's all I have to say. Thank you. So yeah, those are the 8 books I'm recommending to add to your romance autumn TBR. And you should comment down more recommendations below, because I need more recommendations to add to my autumn TBR, because I don't have that many like romance books that I can add to it at the moment. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a comment and like it and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you later. Bye.